glad you clicked on this video. My name is Lana, you're at my channel Tarot Coaching. Tarot makes our life better. In this video, we will look at the mental health of Vladimir Putin. I have done one video about his physical, somatic health. Just watch it. It's a half-year prediction with the outfall that he is not dying, but his condition will way to deteriorating during this half-year period. Today we will look at his mental health. At the first, I would like to answer one of the questions which I received in the comments. It's about if we can look at the situation with the global hunger in the world. And the thing is that I do approach tarot as a tool for individual tool. It's not about big things to watch, to look. It's because energies are too big. That is why I don't look how the war will finish for Ukraine and for Russia. The processes are too big. We can look smaller groups, we can look individuals, we can look organizations, but countries, the world, no, we cannot do it. So, mental health, how it is now, how it used to be, and how it will be next half a year. Before I start, please subscribe, like this video, and write a comment. Ask your questions. I will absolutely for sure answer to you in my next video. Oh, by the way, you can order your reading at my webpage tarotcoaching.org. Well. That is an interesting spread. You will see the picture here, closer to you. I'm making the Celtic Cross. We're not making the cross on the house or other spreads on his, which is possible to make on the house. We're doing it at classical way. And what is interesting about this spread is that at the very heart of it, we have two strong significators which are associated with mental health or unhealth. We have the moon and we have the tower upside down. The moon is an indicator of depressions. I mean, don't misunderstand me. 50% of the population, world's population, is suffering depressive episodes every so often. We all can have some mental problems. Being completely healthy mentally is abnormal. Most people having challenges with their mental health. In this spread, we're trying to look for the deeper deviations which affecting the functions so badly that one cannot function in the society or be danger for society. And here we can see that at the very heart of the spread is the moon and the tower upside down. And again, the moon is an indicator. It's one of the main meanings of the card. Either mind in destruction. It's a card of delusions. It's a card of schizophrenia. I'm not saying that Putin has it, but it's heavy psychiatric stuff. And on top of it, we have the tower, which is upside down. And if it would be straight, one could say that it's completely out, because we know that the card here is a symbol, one of the main symbols on the card is that the crown is falling off the tower, which basically means that the roof is flying out, or you can say that it's complete disaster. But here is a card upside down, which means that some spots of the sense are still here, and the deterioration is artificially stopped. But in combination with the moon, I don't need to read anything further, but I will indeed. In combination with the moon, that means that yes, he is mentally heavily sick. And in the past, what is in the roots of the situation, we have a 3 of swords, which is saying that conspiracy and paranoia had contributed to the further development of the disease, symptoms and problems. What is interesting to look at here is if we can see physiological changes. And yes, considering the heart of the spread, this moon and the tower, one can say that the brain had damaged, so it is dysfunctional and affecting the mental health. But the roots of it was before that, and it was built on conspiracy and paranoia symptoms. On the past, again, we have the chariot, which means that he had not been always so mad. It's something quite fresh. We read the stories that he was abused as a child, he had cruel parents, and most probably it affected him in some kind of degree, but not so that he could not dysfunction. In his mind, we have the page of wands, which means that he thinks that he is very young and he is not sick at all mentally. He does not recognize it. Quite infantile position. In the closest future, we can see that the reduction of the symptoms, 2 of Cups, it's some success in probably therapy, maybe medical therapy, and the quantity of delusions will go down. But considering the heart of the spread, again, this is very palliative. It will not have very long consequences. How does he feel inside? We have the world upside down here, which means that his planet, his universe is ruined. Probably has to conquer the new one. Outside we have Page of Swords upside down. Its outer factors means that people around him, they're premature and they do affect his mind in negative ways. What his afraid or hopes for, it's we have a Knight of Cups here. So his problem is that the therapy can help him, the talking therapy, not medical therapy. And that's his hope. And obviously that yes, talking to someone does make him to feel better. He will go that course. And at the end we have the Two of Swords, which is upside down, and that is actually card of the more limitations in the sense of the mental health. The decision making will be more affected, and many decisions will be not taken by Putin himself, if to read this card like that. So, looking at the spread, it's interesting because even though we have a Chariot and the World upside down, they're not so strong, these cards. But the heart, the significator, the middle of the spread, is very strong. It's really saying that his mental health, his mind, his brain had been affected in such a degree that he dysfunctioning. It's physiological changes on his brain. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, order your hour at tarotcoaching.org or visit me in Trondheim. I will be glad to make a reading here. I'm reading online and I'm reading in Trondheim. Thank you very much.